Hello, my friends. How are you? Woo, we've got stuff jumping out today. What messages do we need for the collective? You got tested dedication. You're being tested today. I feel like everyone is. It's kind of that energy of like, I don't want to say the wrong thing. Don't want to step on any toes. What is with that today? Tested dedication, and then you got gleeful celebration. Okay, so what this is telling me is everything that you're working towards, everything that you're going towards right now is coming. We've been talking about this, like it's gonna be here, it's on its way. Your angels are literally saying, like, you know, it's kind of like, I hate to say this, but like USPS, it's snail mail, right? Like it's gonna get here, we just don't know when. That's how this is coming across. Your dedication is being tested. Literally, your haters, any negative energy surrounding you, negative thoughts, even our own ego that's questioning like when it's gonna happen, when it's gonna be here. These are your tests. They want to see if they can get to you to where you're like, I give up. It's not happening. Because then it's like the universe is like, okay, I'll take it back. And it didn't even get to you yet. So it's coming. It's going to be here. You're going to have reason to celebrate. Your dedication is just being tested right now. Okay, so try to hang on to that good feeling. Try to stay positive. The energy is just kind of just like extra feisty today. You got the devil in reverse, so you're releasing the indulgence. So that's kind of cool because that means that the testing that's coming through and the negative energy or the energies that are going to test you and be like, are you going to be able to make it? Are you going to be able to do this? You're like, yeah, I'm good. Don't go back to those old habits. What did you get rid of? For some of you, it's been addiction that you've been recognizing, where you're just like, I don't need that. I don't have to do it. For some of you, it's going to be like you've been doing really good and then you kind of fell back into it a little bit. So be aware of whatever it is that you release that you're kind of like, one or two won't hurt. Okay. Just something to be aware of. You're going to be tested, your limitations, your addictions, all of that is kind of going to be thrown back at you. So be aware of this. The number 2 is coming out really strong. We've got 256 on the timer, and know that it's literally learning to trust your intuition. So the Hierophant came out in the High Priestess, but it's in reverse. So you're still questioning your intuition. You're still questioning if you have the right feelings or not. Definitely got that you're feeling very overwhelmed at work right now. Well, very overburdened. Okay, so for some of you, that's the people that you're working with. Know that won't last forever. It's kind of one of those things you just got to stick it through, and it'll get better. For others of you, there's just like an indecisiveness of whether or not you made the right choice, made the right step. I'm here to tell you, I'm your red flag of you did this, you made this decision, stick with it. You went with your intuition, you went with your gut, you made that decision. That was the best thing to do. So don't question it. Okay, don't question your decision. That was the right thing to do. You got this. It's always uncomfortable when you make a decision because you're like, did I do the right thing? Are you sure? You did the right thing. Because if it wouldn't have been the right thing, it wouldn't have popped into your head. You wouldn't have decided to make the decision. You wouldn't have had that guilt feeling of like, did I do the right thing? So know that you did the right thing. This is all part of like you learning to trust your intuition, you learning to trust your gut, your feelings that you get. 444 on the timer and 426. And then you got quick decisions, passion, and everything happening really quickly. So anytime you follow your heart, anytime you follow your passion, it's going to be beautiful and it's going to flourish. So please remember that. I had someone come into my museum the other day and they actually looked at me and they were like, why did you start this? It was, kind of like a snarky comment, which my husband and I are used to, it happens, and we're just like, because this is what we love to do. It's our passion. We get to be together. That's what we wanted. That's why we created this whole business, is because we actually wanted to do something that we loved. But not only that, we want to do something we love together. And she looked at me and goes, "You're too young to be doing this," which was really interesting. For one, I took it as a compliment because I'm 43. So it's like, well, I don't think 43 is too young to be in business, but thank you if you think I look younger than that. And for two, when is an appropriate time to start a business? You're saying if you're in your 20s that you shouldn't start your own business? Be mindful of other people's words and what they're speaking to you, because a lot of times it's their ego, it's their jealousy, and it's their wish that they would have done that they would have gone back in time and started their own business and been brave enough to, or been brave enough to put your foot out there and say, hey, this is something I love. I don't know if you love it, but I'm going to try it. So always follow your passion and your intuition. It will never, ever steer you wrong. 600 on the timer. I just find it really interesting how people present themselves and how very, very, very aware we are of it. And I don't think they quite realize that. So I am celebrating my choices and my freedoms and the fact that I get to love what I do every day. And I hope you do too. So don't be afraid to make those decisions. And most definitely do not listen to what other people say. This whole message is about other people. The evil eye watching you. Remember, you're a mirror, and nothing can harm you or hurt you or come in your protective field, because it's going to bounce right off back to you and back to the sender. You are fully protected. I hope you have the most amazing day. I love you.